Peace, love, health, and wealth. I'll drop like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is not important, but what is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, where the heart is the center for healing. Understand that when you come here, this is spotting for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, and many and petty day for the ego. Understand that this is a hard area, and self development is the construction site. So, with that being said, I'm going to ask you to double tap that screen, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to ask you to please, please, please. Oh my fucking God, man. Let's go to the bathroom. Oh, man, always something. Here you go, puppy. You don't mean people outside yelling. Tell them to stop making all that noise. Why they outside making all that noise? That puppy up there chilling. Tell them. Tell them I said it. All right, welcome in, y'all. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Hello from Russia. So, like I was saying, if you would like to inquire about my services, including but not limited to tarot, Reiki, all of that good stuff, check the description box of all of my videos. Of all right. So we are going to get into a collective timeless reading. If you haven't yet, please check out part one and part two of my weekly collective reading. I think that is a very beautiful reading. I ran out of memory on my phone, so I had to do it in two. All right, so here we go. So mm, we're gonna do a two-card draw, one from each set of tarot decks that I got. The first deck is going to be um both. I can't remember the name of it. Whatever. So here go the first card. The first card that we have here on the timeless reading. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's going to be the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So in this upright position, in general, the Ten of Pentacles represents closures and exits in the earth realm, right? That could be um family, friends, making progress in your house. Um in specific, this card talks a lot about legacy. Um on Earth, one huge thing about Earth is the memories that you leave behind and how much people will recognize you for your greatness moving forward in the future, right? So when this ten of pentacles come out in reverse, it actually could represent some sort of misfortune. Okay, so I don't want us to catastrophize and say like we're going to lose our house, we're going to lose our home, we're going to lose our fortune, we're going to lose our legacy or anything like that. Misfortune can just be something as small as getting a flat tire. It can be something small like, like your ex, or some drama, whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be, world ending, you know what I'm saying, type catastrophe. All right. So again, like I said, in this upright position, this Ten of Pentacles bring energy of blessings, especially financial blessings, generational wealth, but it could also can mean anything that could be passed down generation to generation. That could be grandma's apple pie recipe, whatever, right? So, but like I said, because this card came out in this reverse position, then we just gonna sum this one up as misfortune. All right, I see the chat moving. I can't see it. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, give me 1 second. Double tap that screen, y'all. Come on in. All right. Wheels of Fortune. Okay, so after the misfortune card in the Ten of Pentacles reverse, we get the Wheel of Fortune. You can't make this up. Okay, so intuitively, what I will say, first, before I get into the card, I just want to say, because this is a major arcana card, this card is going to make its presence known no matter if it's going to be slow and gradual or fast and hard. This card is going to make itself known. It's going to be a very prominent and dominant energy in your life for days, weeks, months, years, even decades to come. Okay. So minor arcanas is like day-to-day situations and circumstances. But the major arcana cards are more or less, how can you say this? Major arcanas is more or less like long-term themes, right? Like genres to a movie, I guess you can say. So Wheel of Fortune, what does it mean, and what does it mean to us in an everyday practical sense? What? So the Wheel of Fortune being a 10 card is a stop and a pause in the number from 0 to 21, right? And this stop and pause is very important because it brings up the question of destiny, right? I always say the wheels of fortune is turning on the car of destiny. Are you in the driver's seat? Are you punching in the address to the car that, to the destination that we going? Or are we just backseat drivers? You know what I'm saying? We just going for the ride. So what I'm looking here is that all hope is not lost. What I feel like here is that any and everything we wanted still is in play, but maybe the situation, the circumstance, maybe the people, places, and things that we look to bring these connections. We have to find a new node, right? I won't say scrap the whole plan. I won't say scrap everything and everybody, but what I will say is put yourself first, right? Oftentimes people, places, and things, situations, and circumstances is really uh open and vulnerable and real about who, what, when, where, why, and how. And so the thing is that are we projecting so much of what we want on the situation that we fail to realize what the truth is, or are we really in tune with destiny? All right. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and end this reading. If anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. If not, you can double tap that screen, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel, and we can open up the floor if anybody wanted to get any donate free or donation based readings. The only thing you got to do is double tap that screen, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel. Somebody said you can't lock up the darkness. I guess not, buddy. I guess not. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one at that. But I just want to say it's been an honor and a pleasure to be of service to you all. And I wouldn't rather be nowhere else but right chit chit chit. Right chit 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 now. So with that being said, peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf. Why? Because I ain't buying it and you shouldn't either. Peace.